Hello Taurus, and welcome to your reading by the Blessings Foundry. This reading will be a general reading for the Taurus collective. The more highly you have Taurus aspected in your chart, the more this reading may resonate with you. Spirit, please connect with the Taurus viewers and subscribers of this channel to get the messages they need at the time they view this video. Spirit, please show us what messages you have for Taurus. What messages? And we have the Six of Cups, so this could speak to somebody from the past, a past life relationship, somebody you used to have relationship with in this incarnation, or that you've been having, thoughts of somebody. It can also be the past returning to you. What other messages do you have for Taurus at the time they view this video? Okay, 1 second while I arrange these. Then we have the Ten of Wands. So it seems as though whatever this situation from the past is, it was a burden. There was something that was very burdensome about it. And it's over. I mean, let's just be real. It's dead and it's over. And, you want to have success and leave it behind. You are in separation and that makes you happy. However, we have the Lover's card here that this person, you could be coming into the realization that this person is in fact a soulmate. For some of you, you could think this person is a twin flame, but it seems as though even though in the past this situation was very difficult and caused trauma, this person could have caused trauma to you, or you could have caused trauma to them. We'll understand what the Six of Wands is if you feel victorious in this situation, or we'll get clarification on what that is. But here we see taking a separation, needing to heal, having clarity on the situation, having clarity on the connection, maybe even coming together in new renewed love, and having a higher perspective based on what you guys have experienced, or what you have experienced in the past. Let me adjust here. Okay, now let's get clarification. Spirit, please come near and clarify this message for Taurus. Please show us what you want Taurus to know about the Six of Cups. What is the Six of Cups for Taurus, please, Spirit? What is the Six of Cups for Taurus? If this isn't a relationship in the past, this is something in the past, and the Lover's card could be a choice that you're making based on something you've learned. Okay, let's see. So for the Six of Cups, Taurus, what we're getting, so we're getting the Six of Cups and the Justice. So this is definitely something karmic. We're getting the Page of Pentacles. So you could have received a message, or you could have had some type of communication. We're having the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. So this is showing me, Taurus, in the past, the experience in this situation. This was a situation in the past that had a lot of immature energy. There could have been immature communication, immature behavior, but two pages together represents immaturity. And maybe, neither of you were in a place where you could have a grown connection. But either way, there was a lot of indecision, maybe a lot of back and forth. And we have ultimately a decision was made in this situation based on the experience that you had. And then we move forward, understanding that, this was some type of karmic lesson. Independent of if this was a relationship, this was definitely meant to come into your life in the past to teach you something, which we see here with the Justice card and the Six of Cups as being a karmic lesson, a karmic soulmate, a karmic experience that brought into your life significant difficulties and forced you to carry. It was a significant burden that caused trauma that was meant for you to overcome in order for you to have some recovery, new clarity, make different choices because you have a higher awareness now. Let's continue. What is this Ten of Wands for Taurus? What is this Ten of Wands for Taurus, please, Spirit? What do you want Taurus to know about? Yeah, so you got to the point, or somebody got to the point here where there was a choice, and I'm hearing there was almost ambivalence around the burden in this situation that, you may have been very well carrying, or been content to remain blindfolded, blind to the difficulty that the situation was causing you, but you continued to carry this burden even though it was causing you significant trauma and pain. So what is this Ten of Swords for Taurus, please, Spirit? What do you want Taurus to know about this Ten of Swords? What do you want Taurus to know about this Ten of Swords, please? What is this Ten of Swords for Taurus, please, Spirit? Wow. What else do you want Taurus to know? Okay. So as we were saying, this lesson was a soul contract lesson that was meant for you to go through in order to forever change you. And to, let's be honest and let's be real, to teach you a lesson. Like that you had agreed to before you came into this incarnation. And what we're seeing, to clarify this Ten of Swords, we're having the Hermit again. So as we were seeing, that there is a teacher in the pain. And the teacher in this trauma was for you to come into higher awareness, into higher soul growth, into a higher version of yourself in order to move towards a new beginning. Where you were at the particular point in time, Taurus, when this difficulty or this situation in the past, this burden occurred, is not where you were supposed to remain. So trauma entered the picture and something forever changed where you could no longer go back. And the only way forward was to learn a lesson, or else you were going to continue to experience this trauma repeatedly. So you had to learn your lesson in order to move forward, to put the burden down and to move forward. And as soon as you learn that lesson, you're able to move forward successfully. What is the Six of Wands for Taurus? What is the Six of Wands for Taurus, please? What do you want Taurus to know about the Six of Wands, please? What is the Six of Wands for Taurus, please, Spirit? Please come near. Hold on. What is the Six of Wands for Taurus? What do you want Taurus to know about the Six of Wands, Spirit? This is very interesting, Taurus. You were put through this trauma because you were at a point where you were not appreciating the blessings that were being offered to you. And it was part of your soul's plan, what you had contracted in your soul plan in this incarnation, that if you got to a point where you were not noticing or appreciating what you were supposed to experience in this incarnation, that you would go through a significant burden and trauma. So you would learn the lesson the hard way. I mean, you learned the lesson the hard way in order to come to the place where you were no longer ignoring your blessings. You were no longer ignoring the things that were being given to you or provided to you, or the blessings that were in your life. And when you learn that lesson, and when you start to see and be grateful for the wonderful things that divine has presented to you, then you're going to have success and victory, and you're going to start to have those rewards for the work you've done in learning. What is this Four of Swords, please? What do you want Taurus to know about this Four of Swords? What do you want Taurus to know about this Four of Swords, please? Two of Wands. It's your choice. So the thing is here, Taurus, you have free will. And it is your choice if you're going to take the time and realize, if you're going to take the time and do the healing from the trauma you've experienced, because healing is the pathway forward, right? Let me get one more card for this Four of Swords, please, Spirit. One more card for this Four of Swords. One more card for this Four of Swords, please, Spirit. Healing is the way forward. I just said that. Look at this. Through your choice, if you choose to take the time to heal and recover from the situation, that's when you're going to be able to move forward. But you have to make the choice to move forward, and the way to do that is through the healing. again, pain is one of the greatest teachers, and it's through the healing of the pain and the trauma that the lessons are learned that help us grow and evolve. What is the Sun card for Taurus? What is the Sun card for Taurus? What do you want Taurus to know about the Sun card, please? So on the other side of pain is this beautiful new relationship. So it could very well have been that you experienced some very traumatic relationships, that one of the things that was contracted in your soul's plan is that in this incarnation, you're going to learn some of your most valuable lessons through relationships. And you had to get to a point of such suffering to force you into growth, to force you to recognize the beautiful opportunities you have for love in your life and the beautiful connections you have as well. And it's interesting that we have the Two of Cups and the Sun and then the Lovers. So this is really speaking about learning through relationship experiences and not taking the people in your life that are the blessings for granted, especially after you've dealt with immature, just stab you in your back kind of people and energies that just weren't healthy for you. What is this Lovers card for Taurus, please? What does Taurus need to know about this Lovers card? What is this Lovers card for Taurus, please? Thank you. And we have the Seven of Cups. So as you move forward, Taurus, there's going to be a number of distractions that are going to try to pull you off your soul's plan and try to pull you back into this chaos, into this burden. You're going to be continually tested in order to see if you are going to stay true to the divine blessings. The angel here is blessing, right? Blessing your relationships, blessing your choices. You're going to be continually tested. You're going to have shiny, bright objects wiggled in front of your eyes, maybe fancy people, fancy things, distractions to pull you off course and to try to test you to see if you're going to come back or if you're going to fall back into the position of being ungrateful and not seeing the blessings that are meant for you. And what is this Hermit card, please, Spirit? What do you want Taurus to know about this Hermit card? What do you want Taurus to know about this Hermit card, please? What do you want Taurus to know about this Hermit card, please? Okay, we have a couple. Hold on one second, guys. So for the Hermit card, we're getting the Page of Cups and the Knight of Wands. Again, Taurus, you're going to have many offers that are going to try to sway you emotionally. And they are going to be a test of how steadfast you are. They are going to continually test you by appealing to your emotions, by appealing to your desires. And it's going to be a test to see if you have learned the lessons of what needs to be your guiding light, and if you'll continue to make the choices for your best and highest good. Spirit, one card for the overall message of this reading for Taurus. One card for the overall message of this reading for Taurus. One card for the overall message of this. Thank you. Fulfillment of wishes. Taurus, if you learn your lesson and do not allow the tests and temptations to pull you off path and to distract you from your blessings, if you stay the course and, do according to your soul's contract and your highest and best good, you have unlimited blessings waiting for you and fulfillment of wishes, of course. This is the message I have for you today, Taurus. I hope it helps. God bless.